What's up, guys? Ben Mears TV here. So today I just want to discuss the women's tag team division. Currently the roster is absolutely packed. We've got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. We have the Kabuki Warriors. We've got Bayley and Lyra. We've got the Judgment Day. I think that's everyone who's currently in there. So let's just deep dive into that division now. So for me, I think that Io and Rhea are going to lose on Monday Night Raw, the 5th of January. And I think it is going to be due to some shenanigans because of Liv Morgan or the Judgment Day. I really feel that this might be a fatal four-way tag team title defense match and the strap ends up on a Lyra or Bayley. I'm hoping it's going to be Lyra and Bayley because I feel the other talent is needed in the singles division. So especially on SmackDown, you've got Jade Cargill as the main heel who's involved in, who's the women's champion. And I think Charlotte's needed there. I think Alexa's needed there. Nia Jax is needed on that division as well, so I feel them two won't win. Now, on Raw, the women's division is quite solid, I'd like to say, but I feel that Io is probably going to be best suited there. I feel that Rhea might end up going over to SmackDown as well. Now, I can see a world where Rhea and Io win. I think that'd be fun. I think they'd hold the titles till Mania and then lose to a natural tag team, probably the Judgment Day, if they are still together. If not, I could see it being a Kabuki Warriors, but I don't know where the women's tag team division goes from where it is now. The reason I see Lyra and Bayley winning it is there is no focus on them. There's no story for them to go anywhere individually. I thought that Bayley was going to win the IC title. I don't think that's going to happen now. I don't think that Becky's going to go back after that. But my thought is that Lyra and Bayley are best suited in this tag division. They're a fun tag team. They're unique. They're the only other tag team other than the Judgment Day and the Kabuki Warriors who actually have a tag identity because they've been tagging for a while. So it would make sense for them to win it for me personally. And it'd be nice to see Bayley carry them titles to Mania because she deserves the Mania moment. And, she didn't get it last year. Lyra got it with Becky. So I feel it would be nice for them to have the moment at Mania of being the tag team champions. So if the tag titles don't actually change on Raw, what I don't think they're going to do, I think they would be suited to change at the Elimination Chamber. I don't like the number one contenders matches in the chamber every year. I think it's getting boring and repetitive. I think titles need to be defended in there as well, just to switch it up a bit. So I feel the women's tag division and tag teams might be a good one in there. So the teams of Lash Legend and Nia Jax, Bayley and Lyra, Io and Rhea, the Kabuki Warriors, the Judgment Day, and then all they've got to do is find a fifth, Charlotte and Alexa, sorry. So you've got all the teams there, and I feel that is where this is building to. So I'd like to see that. It'd be unique, it'd be not once in a lifetime, but once every few years that they kind of do this. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Now, like I say, I do see Bayley and Lyra taking the straps to Mania. But I'm interested on what your guys' thoughts would be on that. And let me know, who you want to be the women's tag champions. For me, like I say, it's Bayley and Lyra. But this is the most fun this division has been in a long while. It was discarded and left to the side. And then, Jade and Bianca kind of revived it when they was a tag team. So, like I say, comment your thoughts on who should be the tag champs and where you think they will lose it. But yeah, that's been Ben Mears TV. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.